Hey everybody, it's Eric. I wanted to put together a quick how-to video on assembling your very own PDF La Bataille game. There are a number of them that are available for free or for some minimal price that you can download from the internet and print out yourself and then assemble. I came across the one that I'm assembling in this video. It's the Battle of Ryzen. It's from the folks at Marshall Enterprises, a part of their recession-era games, and they have a number of titles there that you can print out. There are also some titles that you can find on the labataille.us website, where you can download maps, counters, order of battle, rules, etc. for some of these fun little battles. The Battle of Ryzen is the Poles versus the Austrians, and it's kind of fun with these different smaller battles. You can do some battles that are interesting, but they wouldn't be enough to kind of justify having a full-fledged printed game that a game company would print. So this is a neat alternative to get access to those types of battles. One thing that you'd want to do is find out if your color printer or a printer at the local office supply store can print out the color counters and maps for you. I would suggest using the copier at the office supply store. They tend to come up with truer colors than what I was getting from my own printer at home. A couple of things to be mindful of, though, when you are printing stuff either at home or at the office supply store, is to make sure that there's no weird settings for the margins that might inadvertently shrink the size of the counters. The other thing is that you want to kind of, when you are getting ready to assemble the counters, make sure that you have them trimmed properly. I noticed that sometimes with the counters, it was hard to know where the counter began and ended, because if it was a counter that had a white uniform on a white piece of paper, you weren't quite sure where the counter ended and where you needed to trim. So measure it a little bit first and make sure it's all set before you assemble it. The trick with the double-sided tape is once you stick something to it, it does not let go of it very easily. And so there were a few times that I had some units that I glued in the wrong spot. I couldn't take them up again, and so I had to kind of print them out again to fix. So a couple of things to keep in mind when you're doing it on your own. Otherwise, it's a fairly straightforward process to glue them down and then cut them apart. Once you've got your units and counters assembled, then it's pretty simple to print out the rules and charts and have your order of battle ready. Most of the time the maps need to be printed out on a special printer that's larger size, so you can get that done at the office supply store and they'll come together pretty good. This is the Battle of Ryzen.